That's right, it's the Traveling Radio Show, Offbeat Travelogue since 1975. In this episode, we're off to Portland, Oregon, the Rose City, Stumptown, featuring the music of Portland's very own Three-Leg Torso. I'm often asked, what is the Traveling Radio Show? And I think it's a variety of things. It's certainly a combination of two of my great passions in life, travel and radio. And I remember some 30 years ago, the aha moment when I realized, why don't I do traveling radio? Portland has a well-deserved reputation as a vibrant, young, politically correct sort of place, filled with earnest folks on bicycles trying to make the world a better place. The Traveling Radio Show began some 35 years ago at the Evergreen State College in Washington State, where I attended as an undergraduate. And I met several fellow students there, also very radio-centric. They were doing their radio shows, and we started a collective. And the group of us would pile into old cars and travel from Olympia, Washington to Portland, Oregon, doing what we called at the time the Northwest's only traveling radio show. Intriguingly, it wasn't about travel at all. Many years later, during jury duty, when I was excruciatingly bored sitting in the jury waiting room, I had this notion that we should revisit the Northwest's only traveling radio show. And instead of calling it the Traveling Radio Show because we traveled to do radio, I came up with this idea that maybe the show should actually be about travel. They're mixing dough back here in the back of Voodoo Donut in a big old bucket. We've started our journey at an icon, Voodoo Donut. They've got all sorts of round pastry. And as they like to say, the magic is in the hole. These guys not only make donuts, they do weddings. And they're legal. Cat Daddy's doing one right now.
Step the broom and start your honeymoon.
The Traveling Radio Show now is a program that involves both sound art, radio production, and our own unique brand of silliness. We're standing outside of Spartacus.
It was voted the best lingerie and bedroom gear shop by Willamette Week's Best of Portland.
Let's go in.
You go first, I'll lead the way.
Yeah.
So do you need anything?
Well, they had some nice whips over there. I think they're for horses.
We actually have a slogan, several, but one of our favorite slogans is, it's our job to have fun. Go ahead, Tom.
What apparatus do I use?
You really want to spray it. You want to make it a mist.
A mist.
You know how to inhale, don't you?
Yeah, but I usually don't do that with coffee.
Audio is
And then I chew
the
a
most
little bit,
visual
too, so you
medium
can get it
of
over
all.
inside your mouth and your
If
tongue
I
and
provide you with
everything.
audio that stimulates your imagination, and you begin to make the pictures in your head, those
I'm actually
pictures
asleep right now.
are going to be far more vivid and far more interesting than any that I can provide you. We should go to the cafe and drink coffee.